Great news today. Excellent job numbers come in. Will Fox News agree that they are good numbers? Well, it's really indisputable at this point. There's some nuance to it, which I'll give you, okay? They don't really do nuance. So first, let's tell you what the numbers were. 288,000 new jobs. That's a really good number, given our current context. The unemployment rate is the lowest it's been since the September 2008 crash began. It's at 6.1%. So look, you always want it lower than that, but like I said, it's the lowest rate in a long, long time, and it continues to drop. That's good news. In the past 12 months, I should say, we added 2.5 million new jobs. Really good news. One last piece of good news, the number of long-term unemployed has dropped 1.2 million over the past year to just under 3.1 million. That's half of what it was 3 years ago, okay? So we're solving a decent number of problems there. Now, look, I think the economic improvement could be better if we did more things to stimulate jobs, higher paying jobs, etc. But Republicans have blocked all that. Given that they have blocked all of it, this is actually a surprisingly good recovery within that context. But let me show you some of the things that are actually issues. Just 62.8% of adult Americans are working or are looking for a job, as compared with 66% before the recession. That's a significant drop-off of people who just said, I can't find a job, I'm not even going to look. So that is not a good number. And then I think this is the most problematic number. Average pay has grown just 2% a year during the recovery, roughly in line with inflation and below the long-run average annual growth of about 3.5%. And actually, if you took the rate of growth for the top 1% away, that number would look far worse, okay? Now, for example, in 2010, that was a year of recovery for us. 93% of the economic gains went to just the top 1%. So this recovery has been largely for corporations who are now sitting at record profits. Your wages aren't going up as much. Now there are more jobs. Now that's the part that Fox News isn't going to tell you, because that's the part they love, right? They don't want to criticize Obama for not getting your wages up high enough. They're like, no, corporate profits, yes. Now, they also don't want to compliment on that, because they don't want to compliment him on anything. So how are they going to deal with a story like this? This is the biggest story of today. Everybody, in terms of all the news organizations, have this as their headline. You go on CNN, you go on anywhere, you'll see job numbers in really good, okay? So here's how Fox News deals with it. Let me show you the first graphic. Okay, first of all, the headline, crisis on the border, okay? Refugee camps. And there's a hurricane coming, you see all that. You see the red arrow? That points to a tiny little story about how the Dow just broke a record high, okay, under Obama. Okay, so, Dow's really up. Okay, now, how about the job numbers? Let's go to that screen. And once again, ISIS, scare, Syria, watch out. Tiny little arrow. Oh, U.S. economy, job numbers are really good. Anyways, let's move on. Okay, but they're going to one-up themselves. They have a so-called Fox business analyst, Charles V. Payne. And here's a tweet that he sent out. Is the jobs numbers too good for the stock market? Equity futures are drifting lower, not sure how to react. So the job numbers are too good. It's hurting the economy. He said it or at least he tweeted it with a straight face. He wasn't joking. This is their business analyst on Fox. Are the job numbers too good? Obama's full. Thanks, Obama. Nice job numbers. Way to ruin the stock market. Actually, that was at a record. But anyway.